hear it.
Yeah.
Hey now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Outside the Booth, where we talk to DJs about their life and experiences. My name is DJ Commish, alongside the lovely BX.
Hey now.
And Mr. 212 himself.
Yeah, I'm back
DJ
on vacation.
Knuckles. Yeah, you're back.
Commish,
You're
what's
back
up, bro?
I'm chilling, man. Life is good.
Finally.
Life is good.
Don't start. I've been going for a minute, but y'all had somebody else in my chair
You've
because
been
it's
going
low.
so long, I forgot what you look like.
Wow.
You see all this light. Don't play.
Shout out to our entire crew. Sebastian's here. Rick is here.
Yes.
Shout out to DWI. Shout out to the Matrix Studios. Of course, we want to thank everyone who watches us on YouTube, who watches us on Twitch, who listens to us on party1019.com. Of course, people who listen to us on Commission Radio 2. Like us, follow us, subscribe to us, give us 5 stars.
And if you don't, you're just hating.
You're just hating.
Show us some love.
Definitely show us some love.
You know how I get down. You better.
I was going to say something, but I was going to... I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. He just got back, so I don't want to say nothing because he might have a sick day the next time. I don't know.
No, I'm good. I'm back. And it's crazy. I'm back, especially on this type of day with the guests we got, man.
Yes.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
We have a guest today who is
A pioneer.
a pioneer. But
this
how about
point-
this? This is the very weird thing, right? I think this is the first episode where I did not know this guest for 15 years or more.
I owe him $1.
But I should have met him 20 years ago.
Go ahead.
You know what I mean?
Everything
We
with
should have
Commission
known
20.
each other
I've
for
known
20
him
years.
For 20 plus years. I've known him for 20 years.
I've known his brother for a long time.
How many years?
We going back.
20.
Spazzo was probably 15 at least. At least. So shout out to him. But his brother's here.
Yes.
Smoove Ski is here.
Yes. Yes.
How did we not meet? I don't understand that.
We probably didn't cross paths. You probably too busy. You was too busy at them times.
I mean,
Yeah, let's keep it real.
Take that, Commission.
He was acting Hollywood?
He was a little too busy at that time. I ain't gonna say Hollywood. I hate to use that word, but
He's a little too busy.
He wasn't on my time.
you was on your own schedule
I
though.
always be on my own.
See?
That's just me.
No. He's up early. I love that you're a morning person.
Yes,
When I text him early in the morning, I get a response.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm on. There's some days I be up and some days I do not.
Early bird gets the worm. Man.
Fact.
Yeah, that's facts. That's
Smoove,
facts.
you know, this
That's
is going to be a
facts.
short interview. You get me in trouble, man. I
don't mean to do that. Bro.
What's up, Mr. Harlem? How you doing?
Yes.
Great. How you, my brother?
I'm chilling. It's great to see you. This is personally, this is a great interview for me personally. You know what? I can and I will say, just to be the veteran I am at this point, just to see some guys that came from underneath me, because I know Bruce and Star Child.
Bro, what are we doing?
I was being very sensitive just now.
The sound effects button.
Pause.
Everybody got the
All right,
sound
I
What is
get-
he
Need the
doing?
sound
I'll get to it because Staten Island is playing the pause game
I
now.
don't even
Wow.
know what Staten
So-
Island you talking about. You know
Wow.
I am BX from the BX.
Wow.
Nah, but I honestly,
164th and Walton, do not play. Why you always gotta make me shout out my block?
no, I'm just saying they gonna be at your address. So I'm good. I definitely just want to send you this love, man, and tell you I appreciate it. I'm so proud of you, man, because there's so much things that people don't know. Period. Yes. And when they hear this conversation and hear the answers from you or just statements you make, it's gonna blow their mind. Because like Kamish said, 15, 20 years ago, he should have met you. People are like, yo, who the hell is Smoove Ski? 20 years. You know what I mean? We got that type of viewership. Some do know and they know better. You know what I mean? But today, I'm really proud, and I give you much love and applause from me, your big bro, man.
Yeah.
And keep pushing, man.
I gotta.
Yes.
Go ahead, Commiss.
We gotta ask the first question. We always ask all our guests this first question. How did you get your name?
Well, this is weird, right? So, you know, I was a kid, so I grew up around, like, Hollywoods. Those my father's friends, Love Buck, Star Ski,
Wait. Your dad,
B-Fats,
Yes.
Okay.
Legend.
legendary.
legendary.
Legend.
Donald D, you know, uncle.
Mm-hmm.
So, Love Buck, Star Ski, I really got the ski from, but they called me Skeeter in the hood. My grandma would always... So I just took my mother called me Smoove. She was like, you a smooth kid. And I just put the ski. And then I was a fan of Love Buck Star Ski as a kid. I always felt like, yo, this guy, They be like, oh, he got an attitude. I be like, but he killing y'all on this set. He killing y'all.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just always, you know, him, Hollywood. Those are like when everybody be like, oh, such and such, I be like, man, listen, I came from a different party rocking era.
Right.
Where,
So lo and behold, you had this in your system since day one.
man.
He was born with it.
Yeah.
It's in your
I used to
DNA.
get popped with a comb. My father would tell you, I'd be on his turntables, he at work. I'm like 12 years old. He coming in with the comb. Messing up my needles with the little gray tips.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you used to have the hair on it, you used to blow it
But
off.
I ain't know about blowing it off, so
all right,
you
cool.
leave it on there.
My bad,
Yeah, Paul. But we talking about this a woman.
I know, but when like I'm saying like, you know.
Teacher.
No,
It's me and you.
I'm just saying if
I
you
think you took
picture
it
you
from-
blowing the hair off the
No, I
needle.
don't want to picture that.
That's what I was
blowing the hair
Well, for people
you're
that
right,
don't
you're
know, you mentioned your pops. You said his name. Most people are like, okay, his father, he's DJ. You know, we grew up with a lot of people that had equipment in their house, and they were in their house.
in the house.
Tell them the difference of what your father was.
Well, to me, personally, like, I didn't look at my father as the rapper, because he always DJ'd. He
Right.
always DJ. He always produced music. My grandmother was like really the star of the family. 'Cause
Really?
my grandmother was really the person who put all this together. And this beyond my father, like from the SWVs I seen growing up, coming in the house in the projects, doing stuff in the studio. My grandma
your
was
grandmother.
orchestrating all of that.
Get out. That's
Really?
dope.
Yes, my grandma was orchestrating everything. So I really just took it. Like, it was just,
Shout out to your
that's the
grandmother.
way to stay out going on that 2 Train to Skate Key and go make the money. I'm going to be a DJ.
Wow.
That's where it just started. I just did every house party in the hood. Knuckles, no, his grown ass was in there.
He's now the grandpa of the DJs. I'm so proud of you.
That's
Cool,
big
cool.
homie.
Yeah, I got to take the good with the bad, but yeah, I was in there, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I knew who was next. I was blessed with just knowing who was next. And when I tell you I used to pop up on them, they would be surprised. But I knew how it felt when I was playing, and Kid Capri would run in and scratch a record real quick and hit me, give me 5 and just blow it. Or Brucey B coming in with his Yankee fitted on and do a 2-step and walk out and say, oh, yo, I got to smoke. I'll be back. And he'll come back, but just that 5 minutes let me know that I was worth something for them, the veterans, to walk in. So I wanted to pass that torch. And I come from the pass the torch era,
Okay.
so I had to do that with them. And the Danny D's, his brothers, you know, we're going to get into that. You know what I mean? So, you know, just seeing you guys, I knew y'all was next. I always told you that.
Yeah.
And I would tell other people, keep on playing. Keep on playing. There's some dudes coming. All right, keep on playing.
You said that at Taj because that's where I met you at the Taj party.
Yeah.
And you started your set with my song. That bitch, we outside.
Something them people don't play. They
don't play that song.
They don't play them.
They don't play that song.
They
So
don't
when
know.
you played that, I was like, wait a minute. I've never been at a party where I heard that, just hearing it in the house or in the car.
TV.
I didn't even hear it on TV.
Yeah,
I don't hear it on TV. But
And
I
that's how I felt they were next, because they were so versatile at an early age. Like, you would go to the team parties, and it was 4 DJs. They were doing team party, and they were destroying them. And I would go in and go, wait a minute. Why am I'm the grown dude here. Why am I comfortable? These guys are playing their behinds off. Like, you know what I mean? But, yeah.
But see, that come from me and my brothers. We battled before I even came outside.
Well, tell them your brother's name so they can
Crazy,
see.
Spazzo.
Yeah.
You know, my brother Spazzo on High 97, Ray Z in the streets with me. We just get into it. We in
That's
Rucker
crazy.
Park. Spazzo in the NBA, we in Rucker Park. Let's be clear.
The family
But we
is
outside.
outside.
Right,
Y'all
outside.
taking over.
Back to it, like, we used to do stuff like, I was always the DJ. They played with it. Like, they didn't care about that. They wanted to get fly Vance and tight ass coats. They went on their 112 shit. They didn't care about that. It was me.
So wait. How old were y'all then?
Get you there.
How old were y'all? Like when you said when you did your first party, do you remember how old
I
you were?
was 12.
You was 12.
Open up my mama living room. It's up. 368 West 127th Street had the whole Skrilla Hill. SNS, I come from all of them. Like, they all from my block. Dave O's, SNS, Craig G's. Like, these are guys that I watch too, but I came from my father in them cloth. But just you know, the separation, you're getting older, you start to see S&S running around Range Rover. You're like, huh, what's
Exactly.
Bad Boy mixtape? You're like, hold up. Let me,
Right.
hold up. I could do that. You're already doing that.
And you
Right.
don't got to do the 9 to 5. He's running around.
I ain't
doing-
working 18 years.
I know that's right.
Listen.
I have a question with you guys. Y'all all with the Brucey B's, Kid Capri's, and everybody. Y'all watching these guys.
Yes.
So now, how is it when y'all all in the room and they can see y'all all doing what y'all doing, and now they just sitting back and they just like how does that make y'all feel as DJs?
It's definitely, for me, it's definitely a blessing because these are all the guys that I watched and did the same thing. And
Right.
sat there by the booth and just, he about to play, he played that after that. All right, I'm going to go home, but I'm going to play something else after that that's going to be stronger than that. I was always one of those. I'm like, in my mind, I'm already 10 steps ahead of what you did. I gotta remix that. I gotta do something better than that. So Kid Capri's, I really didn't see Kid Capri really on my upcoming journey until now. I grew a relationship with him now.
Okay.
Because at first I was just in competition with whatever. I don't care who you is. I don't care who you is. You coming uptown, you gonna get smoked. But then I had to learn you can't do that shit.
Right.
You don't work with everybody. You playing all the hot records. You killing yourself, bro.
Right.
So
Right.
I humbled down. I learned how this shit go, the transition of the early, the middle set. And
When did that start clicking for you?
that started clicking for me, like I say, like in my early 30s when I really got it. Because 20s, I was, y'all niggas whack. Y'all whack.
Right.
I was on that hot head, coming out of high school. I was hot in high school, doing all the high school shows. So
But listen, you couldn't even come out your own house unless you had that mentality.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you had 2 others.
Yeah.
You had 2 others and your pops.
competition.
But
in the house.
they wasn't even really they was battling me. They
That's
was
what I mean.
setting
Like,
me up. Like
it was straight
Right.
Royal
you
Rumble
think
in your
we was
house.
coming? I didn't know they was gonna ever do that. I just thought it was gonna always be me, and they just helped me. We we used to throw the vinyl under our arm. You can't see what I'm about to do.
Right.
But I was the one. Everybody do 1, 2, do a blend. I got to do 5 acapellas on one record. I was just overboard with it. So my brothers always had a concept like, you was just overboard with it. So that's where my creativity come from. And then when it's be like, it's so easy for me to battle with another DJ because my brothers, they hot. So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, if you want somebody to beat me, you got to call my brothers. You can't call
Otherwise,
my
nobody else can beat you.
I can't say that. I would never say that. There's a lot of good DJs out there.
It is a lot of
There's
good,
there's
great
a lot
DJs.
of good DJs
out.
on the come up that's taking the view from a person like me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's because I am the leader of the new generation. And so at the end of the day, it's like they coming. Like he said, they coming.
Yeah.
Dope.
I'm not going to be here now. I'm getting older. So at the end of the day, I'm just trying to clean up, get my segue, and build something. And then I'm going to sit to the side and support like how Knuckles supported me. Like stuff like that. I'm not going to try to smother the game or be that industry plant. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. So when we come back, we're gonna take a quick break.
Yeah.
But when we come back, I have to know, what was it like going to school when your father got the #1 record and Dance Out? So I'm not gonna tell everybody what that song
After commercial
is
break.
until we get back. But you have to share that with
got
us.
you. Let's
Thank
get
you,
to it.
thank you, thank you. It's your girl BX. DJ Knuckles is back. DJ Commish, we outside the booth. Y'all stay tuned.
We're back outside the booth. DJ Commish, BX, DJ Knuckles, Smoove Ski is here.
Smoove Ski.
Harlem is here. Heavy.
Harlem.
You know what I mean?
Thank you for
lot
saying
of
that. Y'all didn't say that in the beginning.
No, we
I did.
He did.
He
Knuckles
represents
did.
himself. That's Mr. 212.
now. So I mean, well, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, so before we left, how is it, or how was it when you were going to school and your father got everybody in the world doing the WAP?
Honestly, I think I was like, what was the WAP? Like 86, 87,
It was something like that.
84, 85.
84. I was only like 5 years old. I didn't really.
Oh, you didn't
I
understand what was going
it until
on?
later when people were like, your father is the man. That's Harlem. That's okay. I know him as DJ. I didn't like when I was DJ producer. I knew about the WAP from everybody. Oh, your father is this. I'm like, okay. I wasn't there. I didn't. I know about DJing part.
Right. So I thought I keep forgetting you the grandfather. I should have never asked him that.
You want a drum roll when you do that?
I would have known that he was in like kindergarten. Like he doesn't even know. He doesn't even know. But you were like in high school.
I was at the block parties.
You know what I'm saying?
B-Fats was a great inspiration to me too, because his first of all, his pops and his uncle knew music. Like you said, started from the top. And when they came outside, they had already knowledge and understanding. A lot of the stuff that we heard from the 80s was creativity. Like people made it by accident. Like, you know, went in the street and created it and then went to the studio. Somebody heard it and had a little money and took them to the studio. Beef Accident was already orchestrated. You know what I mean? So DJing was just for fun. You know what I mean? So I used to go to all the block parties, Master Don and obviously B-Fats and them, 41st Street. Biggest block party I ever been to, man. I come from Grand Projects and 41st Street, oh my God, it was unbelievable. But I think it's because they were artists. Huh?
I thought you was from 12th Street.
No. I was from different blocks, but this interview ain't about me. You tried it. You want me?
This is from 112, brother.
No, but it's just that the history that he has in his family, I'm really was honored to be around, you know what I mean? So I can only imagine what's in him, and he didn't even start yet. Like, you know what I mean? Because he's very intelligent.
What was the point where you felt like either you made it or are we out of here right now?
I think now, in my late stage, right?
Yeah.
Really? Right now?
Yeah, right now. Like the last 3 years been like on a whole nother phone calls, whole nother conversations. Like conversations I wouldn't get is now they calling me. Yo, Smoove, what you channeling through? What you doing? And it's like now I get to see the growth and I take it more anal when it come to DJing, when it come to my career, when it come, because it's like I'm still young in the eyes of the DJ world. You know how that goes.
Right.
DJ world, you got into about 50 years old or something like that, and then they start being like, okay, we're gonna put you in chicken spots, and you know?
Right.
But so now it's like I get it. I understand the whole process of everything now, and it's just more so working on myself. I never really worked on myself until like the last 3 years.
That's dope.
So working on yourself, how and what way?
Working on myself as far as leveling up, doing the remix things, putting out remixes, getting my songs on radios, even doing my own little songs. I never was into that, which I should have been into it in my early age, and I'd be, growing up in the streets of Harlem, we already know how that goes. You outside.
Right.
You outside.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now as an older person, it's like, all right.
So you think that you are not just business, do you think that personally you're more mature?
Yes,
that's what helps out?
Personally. And on a personal level, like just everything. Like the kids make me a different person, the woman, everything make you a different person at a certain, you go through a lot when you're younger.
Yeah.
And you really don't care.
Yeah.
So
Because you think you're going to be there forever.
You don't care. So
Yeah.
now when you get a certain age, you start to grow a little heart. Then you get a little sentimental. Like, nah, I can't do that. You can't go in the clubs and be doing them like that. You got to, you know, so it's like, now I just know, I roll with the militant. It's like, you got to keep that shit going now. Because
Well,
right now, it ain't promised.
I do want to ask you this, and the maturity thing, I know it starts with you. And when you matured, I think that everybody saw that. And you being also the biggest word in this business for me is consistent.
Yes.
And you always stayed consistent. And I saw, and I never forget, I was just swiping, and I wound up seeing you on stage. And I'm like, okay, he on stage, he DJ. But it was the way you was doing it, and then all of a sudden, y'all make some noise. And you brought out
Mace.
And I was like,
that's when I was on tour with him.
Wow.
How was that? How was being on tour with Mace?
Great experience. Mace, that was, I've been rolling with Mace for 3 years. And one time, me and Mace in the room, and he going through his own little personal whatever. I don't put out his business, but. And he turned to me and he said, never let them play with you. Get to the money. Nobody cares. Don't do nothing without getting your money first. Lay your price, and that's it. If they don't want it, they don't want it.
That's dope
And
advice.
that stuck with me. Like, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm over here. I'm getting $2,500 for a 15-minute set on stage, paid for, everything paid for. I'm flying all around the world, and I can't come home and get $500.
Right.
That's crazy.
And I'm bringing the people literally.
Right.
This is a problem here.
Yeah.
You switch up gears. But when you switch up gears, you start to build a lot of hate, I learned, in this game.
Of course.
If you don't do the same thing you normally do, and you don't eat chilling and doing, you start to build a lot of different characters. You see a lot of different characters. I had a whole circle at one point. He'll tell you. I'm by myself in the streets. Like, so you get to see your level up. People will support it, but it's like they gonna be there, and it's like sometimes everybody gotta understand it's already
Everybody
hard for me.
can't go. Everybody can't go.
It's already hard for me.
Yeah.
I'm just kicking in them doors in the early 40s. Like, it's hard for me. So let me get there, and we figure it all out. You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot changed too, and I know Commissioner can vouch for this. Maybe I think when we changed from the turntables and the crates and needing assistance every now and then, and we went to the compatibility of this thing right now where we could have the turntables in our hand,
a book
our book bag, our Gucci book bags on our back,
In a good book bag.
A good one, yeah.
Good book
and then
bag.
still have our drink in our hand. It kind of it saw that we was more independent. It put us more independent, not just in the booth, being independent, because we are independent when we in the booth. I know DJs used to walk in with 200-300 people. They were still trying to come in as the DJ's playing. You know what I mean? And he's still by himself, no matter what. He's by himself. So I think that, you know, with your maturity, you learning how to do things better, play things better, picking your songs and stuff like that, because your crowd grows with you.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So the same people at 12 with the jellies on, now they got red
I
bottoms.
still try to stay with the 12s.
Right.
Because I'm a big thing is I watch the game. They get a certain age, they don't want to party. They're not coming to your Monday spot in your Tuesday spot. So I gotta get the little cousins and all them now. I'm on their crowd now. I'm over there with the Dominicans and my Puerto Rican homies on Dykeman because you
getting everybody.
Exactly.
You racking them all up.
Pick the board right.
I tell people all the time, you have generations, right? Like the average person or the average party goer has 2.5 years of hard partying in them. After that 2.5 years, life starts to happen.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
So,
Feet hurt.
you know what I mean?
I cooked your feet for 2 years.
I was at work all day.
Yeah. And that's another thing DJs don't understand. Don't make fun of the women when we walking outside and the feet are burning. The balls of the feet are burning
honestly,
from us
that made me know I did my job.
Yeah,
That's how you know,
Yeah,
We're not joking on you.
Yeah.
But you made me feel good too. I did my job.
You did do your job.
Now you on my gram like, oh, last night you messed up my whole night. I can't get up for work in the morning. Like, you want
did
that
your
as
job.
a DJ.
Right.
I'm not going to get up there and say, oh, I killed the club last night. No, then you just blink everybody under your joint.
Yeah.
You ain't know. Let them tell you, yo, you went crazy. I can't get up this morning. That felt better than me going to this. Yo, I went crazy. Because I might have then went crazy to you. I might have went crazy to myself.
So let me ask you this. So you were at Chop House and Faith was there and Will Trax was up there with you.
Yeah.
How did that go with Faith? Was that planned when she got up on the stage and started singing and everything?
It's never planned.
And she made Will Trax sing the song.
Wow.
Will Trax,
Oh, my
I seen
God.
you singing. And he was like, I never.
But yeah, no, none of that be planned. Like when I do all that, I do Salsa Confrego a lot too. Like every other Sunday, and I have all the artists there, like every other Sunday, and it's never planned. It's just I was always taught. Like I said, it's the DJ, it's the radio DJ. I just try to play all parts of the field. I know how to be a radio DJ. A radio DJ is not a club DJ. I know how to be a corporate DJ, and it's not a club DJ.
Yeah,
I know how to, it's just like a podcast. It's DJ. I'm outside the booth right now. I know how to have a personality too. So it's like I have all these things stored in me, but it's really came out, like I said, me getting
Later
older.
on.
See, my father's just a comedian, so straight up.
Oh, that's where you get it from.
No, he's just retarded. He's just crazy. So that's where it comes from. But it's like we just trying to get to a point now where we just keep the legacy going for the family. It's three of us. One of us got to do it.
I know
One
that's
is already in the NBA.
I mean, how much game did your father give y'all?
He ain't give us no game. He ain't give us no game.
He's not giving him any
He ain't
credit.
give us no game.
Facts.
My father go out there and kill him. No game. Don't
That's
play with
it?
them. Don't play with them. That's the only game he gave us. That's confusing. That's confusing. What are you? He ain't give me no game. He's don't play with them, son, and don't. All right.
Love him.
So
And then he'll
outside,
come and try to kill me when I'm on the bill.
so your dad's still doing it.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So when do y'all do it together?
We have our time. I don't like DJ no more. He come in with that old school. He start this AARP stuff. And got me looking mad crazy now. I done played my heart out. He played one record from the 60s.
And everybody going
Turned
crazy.
the whole spot on me. I'm working my off. He turned the whole spot.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Wow.
One very special night. It was his birthday party. B-Fast's birthday party be nuts. And they come pile up in there, the whole family. So we in the booth, and I still got our picture, all of us and the three brothers. I was like, yo, because that's going on my wall. And B-Fast was like, yo, you finished? And he walked over, and he got on, and no lie, it was number hookah everywhere. And you know, he don't do hookah, because they was in the booth. He had the party hit. He got on. Bop, and the whole party.
This is what I'm saying.
One song.
She cold.
Yeah.
Wow.
She cold. She cold.
I gotta come to the next Big Fast party.
And all I see is two brothers looking at each
You
other
never
like
been
this.
in?
No.
His
the next one?
His birthday party.
You was ready to walk out your old joint, huh?
Yeah.
He works. That's what I
Yeah,
said.
man.
That's what the best thing. I get to know where you at, little boy.
Yeah.
Don't
Know
come
your
in here. I
role.
don't care
Know
how
your
hot you is. I'm gonna show you a record that you ain't right. You got it in your computer, but you don't know to play this right now.
Right.
You did all that
Do you have the cheat code yet? Do you know it?
for my era.
No, for his era.
No.
You
No.
still don't know it?
No.
That comes with age.
No.
Yeah, that comes with
Still
age.
don't know what to play?
I know what to play. I know how to keep the dance floor
But you don't know when to
consistent.
play it.
No, I know when to play. He just have different music. You don't understand. I'm not really going to the ballroom. Like
Yeah.
I'm not going back there. I'm gonna stay
Right here.
early, late 80s. I'm gonna stay.
He going
I'm not going
60s.
70 and 60s. I'm not doing that.
No, but he didn't even do our era. And,
I can do it.
And he would throw a monster on and make us look crazy.
Hold on. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
I got my whole father laptop. When it comes to the old school music,
You have his laptop.
I could be my father quick, but I can't be him with him in the building. You can't.
You just can't do it.
Can't do that.
Yeah, he's
Can't do it.
No, I can't do it.
So when we come back, we about to take another break. So
Yeah.
when we come back, I gotta know, what was your first really big gig
Yes.
that you had?
Yes. Let's do it.
And how that came about. So y'all stay tuned. We got DJ Smoov Ski in the building,
Harlem.
y'all.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Harlem
outside
heavy.
the booth. Y'all stay tuned.
We're back outside the booth.
That was my favorite dance, yo. That's serious, yo.
Walk dance.
What dance?
From Flex call it the cocaine era.
What?
You know what?
No, really?
That's what
Flex need to stop.
That's what he call it.
I love Flex, but he need to stop.
That is hilarious.
There was a time when he used to go home after his show. You know, I was there and come back at 12 and listen to C go crazy and play all them old 80s joints on the traffic jam old school.
That's so fun. I can imagine the stories y'all tell at the house. Just the family when y'all exchanging stories.
Oh, my
What's
God.
one story that you can share with us that's crazy that everybody?
My favorite stories, to me personally, is just watching the studio. It was a studio called Pro Jam on 145th and what was that? Incident up
On the hill.
steps, On the hill.
Yeah.
And just watching so many artists that's really big artists now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I never would think that. It's like myself. I never would think people would take to me. Like, even just SWV alone to see now, it'd be like, wow. I used to be laying on the carpet. Wow, they telling me to shut up. So it's like, there's a lot of people. I watched my grandmother grow a lot of artists. So it's like, and then like I said, I was around all the veterans, the DJs, those are the uncles, Hollywood.
Awesome.
Those are the uncles. So it's like, I've been around.
That's awesome. So what everyone doesn't know is I had asked you, when's the next BFAT party? And when are you going to be there to support
Thursday at
them?
Row House, but I'm not coming.
But I don't understand.
Not coming.
Why won't you go?
I'm not coming. I'm not coming outside. Nobody want to sit there. He going to make me Shazam him.
Wow.
Low too,
Then that's
right?
going to be my Thursday.
Really?
That's gonna
Right.
be your
That's
Thursday.
going to be my Thursdays.
Oh man! So your dad took over Thursdays at Roadhouse.
Take over anything OG status. That's why I love my pops, man. Like he give me the keep going. Just
Yeah.
watch him at his age is like, oh, it ain't no quitting.
How old is he?
I don't want to get into all of that. It ain't no quitting.
Okay.
The money's still coming in.
I know
Yeah,
that's
right.
You know what
I
mean?
know that's
So,
right.
You know, he's still doing his thing.
Oh, he do systems too.
We all got a system.
He bring the system out. I've called him a million times. He bring it out. He brings the system out.
Really?
It sounds like Yankee Stadium when you play.
We got a
fam.
big sound system.
Oh, it's like that.
Yeah.
It's like it's
So
been
when
like
do you
that.
do your family
like-
parties? What's your family reunion like with all
Oh,
of y'all?
I
You don't
ain't-
have to pay for a DJ with y'all there.
I ain't never been to a family reunion.
I
when
ain't
I
never
was
did
signed.
it?
Nah, we never really did nothing like that. My family reunion is us. I'm telling you,
The
like
parties.
that's our little hub. We got our little hub. Like my family, like you know how family is. We all drift off. We do our own thing. But when we come together, we come together.
That's
Right.
what's up.
That's all. Like when we come together, we come. But like my brothers, we know each other all day around the clock. Spaz was just on my phone when I came here. Where you going? Oh, I should have just rolled down there with you. I don't want to be on tape. You know what
I mean, I don't know what he talking about. He next. He gonna be next on the show.
Why don't Spazzo?
Much love,
You
that
gotta
man.
come
So
through.
proud.
All
of
y'all
him.
coming.
Y'all all coming. Y'all all coming.
Yeah, we outside, man. It's just that's a blessing. Like at
That's
first we used to
awesome.
look at it, but we still have our competition modes against each other.
Mm-hmm.
But it's fun. It ain't nothing personal. Then you have the promoters. This brother is better than this brother. Y'all all don't know. We going home together and we gonna talk about it because y'all. Long as you hiring him, I still get the look. Long as you hiring him, he still get the look.
Yeah, talk about that
Right.
for a second, because like I have a brother, right? I have an older brother, but my older brother is not into music at all, right?
Okay.
So you have two brothers who do exactly what you do.
Yeah,
How,
It's
being
annoying.
older now, how does that?
it's not annoying no more. Because at the end of the day, it's more fun because we feed off each other crazy.
Yeah.
And it keep us solid. Because you got like a Spazzo, he's just straight young ratchet. Then you got like Ray Z, he like do the older, and he's a DJ, hands on. Like he learned that late.
Bro.
And he's better than a lot of people, you know, that really. And then me, I'm like more so the club. I do all of that, but I'm more so the club-based person.
Okay.
Party rocker. I'm on that time. I don't care about scratching all day. Like, I
Right,
can
right.
do it if you want to just have fun, but it's just, that's not my thing. But we all have our own different thing going on. So, but when we come together,
It's
it'd
crazy.
be magical.
I remember, I don't know if it was a Memorial Day weekend or July 4th. They had all three of y'all.
Yeah, it was
up
magical.
at high. I saw that joint and
We
was
don't
like,
do that a lot because we be like, y'all don't want to pay.
and I was mad because
That's got to be
and I
an
was
expensive
mad.
night to have all three of y'all.
I was pissed because I was going out of town and where I was going wasn't syndicating the show. And I was like, oh, no, they ain't got all three of them. Who did this?
There's a couple people did that was able to afford that budget, but now we just be like, oh, so they're trying to book us separate. Call Spazzo, don't tell them Smoov Ski on the bill.
Like y'all not brothers.
Like, we're not gonna call
Like
each
that's
other.
what I'm
Right,
saying.
right,
Like,
right,
it
right.
make you think you're not speaking
But you
to
know
each
that's how
other.
people are. They don't, because we not always
Up under each
up
other.
under each other. We're in
Right.
Queens somewhere. I'm all the way over here, probably out of town. Spazzo somewhere in America.
Right.
Like, so we got a good balance, and
That's dope.
we got a stronger bond nowadays. Like our bond is different.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's different now.
Well, let me ask you. I know for a fact that you're the ringleader as far as you and your brothers because I watched you.
Gave me my first pair of real needles, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't never had no order form.
And he gave you your first
Knuckles
needles.
saw me working hard out there. Knuckles, I give Knuckles his props anytime. He know that.
They used to come
Come
to the house.
upstairs.
Yeah, all the time. Yo, anytime. I used to have Justo and all of them. They used to have meetings in my house for the DJ Awards. Him, K Slade, bless his soul.
Rest in peace, Justo.
I used to have
man.
all of them at my house, and they used to make the tickets, get it ordered to my house, and give the bands and stuff like that.
crazy.
And I always had an open house because he didn't understand it wasn't a show off thing. It wasn't about that. I was learning. I am always open to learning. That's probably what kept me going so long. I'm learning from him, but I'm in rooftop. I'm learning from LA. But I'm in skate key watching them. They don't know I'm on the skate floor and looking up at the booth as
I
I'm
was
passing.
probably
you know?
rocking to you because I used to stay in skate key every
know.
Saturday.
I give him his props too. He definitely set the tone for the vibes with that
Yeah,
skate
man.
key growing up to so
Allerton, the real skate
real
key.
skate
Yeah,
key.
yeah, yeah.
Him and
Real
S, him and
skate key.
I started going up there helping S, just a whole block thing. We all going to the We all going up there. Everybody get on the 2 train so we all be safe together.
Right.
2 cars full of Harlem.
So Harlem, we still Bronx stay over there. There was always a fight when it hit 174.
Always 174.
For some reason, it's always something when it hit 174.
Yeah.
So
and I used to be like, I only got 2 more stops. I used to be like, 2 more stops. I only got 2 more stops.
them experiences is something you can't take back. I tell even the young DJs, I ain't got no real experience.
They don't know.
Y'all don't know. Like
They don't know.
I was like the last breed of the records. I was the last breed of all of that. So it's like, would I be like, y'all don't understand that.
Yeah.
They don't understand that.
I already mentioned it. Do you think that it was too much space between your generation and the ones that's coming up?
Yes, because
How so? What do you mean space?
I mean, space
like-
as the skill wise, the how to control. These new guys, not all of them. Let me clear that up. But I say 90%,
Okay.
all copy and paste.
Really?
90%.
When you say copy and paste, what do you mean?
You sound like a DJ Self. You sound like a Smoove Ski. You sound like somebody else. Or you're just taking a page out of everybody's book and putting it together. That we call that copy and paste.
Oh, it's like
Yeah.
doing
You know what I'm
Drake.
saying?
Yeah.
It's
Like Drake.
That's the problem now. Nobody is doing what the Smoove
Original.
Ski did. All right, let me take a page out of S book, but let me be me. They're not doing that. They doing I'ma sound like him. I'ma play 7 records back to back like he do, and the records that's working for him, I'ma use them. And that's what they doing.
And that's it.
They try to use them before I get there now.
That's crazy.
I come in the club, like, bring the birthday. I'm like, damn, let me get. It's like an artist. You gonna play my record before I get on stage?
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like the respect, everything is, and it's like, but then it's no good because the promoters is just $100 and give them a chance. I respect it.
Yeah.
I respect all of it, but I just be saying, oh, just build your craft, bro. Because once you get to a price, you're staying there.
Yeah.
In this world, it's like.
Yeah.
It ain't no leveling up no more. It's just you stay right there.
Everybody clutching their purse.
And you copy him, and we
Yeah.
gonna use you around the little community and
And I know just what you're
keep it
saying.
going.
I was listening to 107 one day, and I couldn't tell who was who.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I know what you mean.
yeah, baby, you know what I'm saying? And it
Yeah.
sounded like everybody's saying the same slogan. Nobody had their own. And that's kind of one of the reasons our generation had different slogans.
Yo, I'm out the loop then, cause I don't be paying attention like that. Like I don't.
So if you listen to the radio and you hear DJ on, you can tell, like, say you come back in an hour and it switched, you could tell it changed?
Nah, if it ain't flex.
I haven't really heard a lot of mix shows recently. Like I've been
voice
like
you know.
I'm
Yeah,
always
Flex.
You know Flex.
I know Flex, right?
This
Like
what
I know
New York
Flex.
sounds like.
Right.
That's
This
about
what
it.
Wait a minute,
This
hold
what
on.
New York
Hold on.
sounds like. I love when he do that because he let you know as him on the radio.
And we got a lot of DJs that tune in or when they rebroadcast the way we set it up. No slight to no DJ.
No.
None.
No. But
I
I already said that from the beginning. We ain't doing that.
I'm a veteran DJ and I love every DJ. Everybody's different. It's just that we come from a world of different creativity. I used to play behind Chris Love. You name it. I had to get on before these guys to get my feet in. So on the exchange, I want to let them know I was on. And that, of course, Chris gonna get on and do him. But that's where the 111 come from. That's where the Mr. Sick with it come from. Passport Filler saying stuff on the mic because you knew it was me. Nobody has their own identity. They all repeating,
Let me tell you,
like you said.
when these two, when we were at Taj, Knuckles is rocking on the mic. You rocking on the turntables. Then you got Mel Star jumping in. Then you got freaking Scratches right there.
Yeah. I
And
came
I'm
late.
sitting there and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm looking at what the heck? It's like a whole show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
And it's
was
like
that
two
was a show.
levels.
That was a
It
show.
was a
Real
show.
show.
Yeah, that was a real
Everybody was
I had to be a
swarmed.
party DJ that night.
No, you killed it. Y'all killed it that night. And it's like every time.
I
I
hadn't
start
seen
all
him.
that. All right.
I didn't know he was there. I hadn't seen him months before that.
Yeah.
I wasn't on the flyer. I popped up. Remember,
Yeah,
you
I
saw what I had
remember.
on,
Yeah,
right?
you wasn't even in dress code.
I had a
He had
whole...
on blue. It was an all black
That's Knuckles
affair.
for you. That's Knuckles.
You said that's Knuckles for
Knuckles
you?
come on green sneakers. Like a Jamaican. That's Knuckles. That's for years.
He was like, yo, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get you and I'm going in. We were at the same spot. We left from DL
Yeah, we
went down there. I'm like, how the heck did he get here before me? I left before him.
He's gonna get there.
He got there.
No, I don't play. And
He
then
was
when I
already-
got there, I asked, I said, listen, no disrespect. I just want to pop up for my man T. Murray's party. Just wave to Obama and I'm going. The security said, "No, Knuckles, we got you." Surrounded me and walked me in.
straight to
So
the
now,
front.
as I walk into the booth, I see my brothers. I ain't see Scratch in months. I hadn't seen Talk to Mel in months. So I want you to know that is what exactly we're talking
That's
about.
crazy.
We each all got our own identity, and it sound like
Shout out to Mel
a
Star.
big show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you got 3 of the new
Shout out
DJs
to
that's out
Mel
now,
Star. Mel Star
they all
always
sound the
check
same.
on
You could just do one.
That's crazy.
Mel's the guy, you know what I
Mel,
mean?
Mel, my guy.
Yeah,
Mel,
yeah.
Mel,
He called me
Mel.
early. I got to call him. I got you.
I
Star.
spoke to him early this week
Yeah, he
too.
called me.
I spoke to him last night.
Mel, we all
before
talking
I-
to you,
before
Mel.
I came upstairs right now, Kick Capri just called me. And I was talking to him. That's what I said. It's just different. Like,
It's
you get the
awesome.
vets that you really looked up, or it's like, yo, they calling me, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's what's
Right.
up.
let me keep myself in
In
tune
tune.
and what's going on, and,
Yeah.
and keep myself away from the nonsense. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
So that's the whole thing.
And that's
You know,
what
the
I always want-
environment.
and that's what I always wanted y'all to see. It was more than just what you saw.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you
bigger
saw
than
us DJing. You saw, and I think back then, I don't know, Commish, I used to see people with the turntables, the mixes, the new mark joint. Like, damn, you got a lot of equipment. It was always about having the equipment. But once you can get it, you know, we went through the stands, we went through the new box. After a while, it was like, yo, okay, I got it, but I'm going to take it so I can show off now. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
What? When my grandmother bought me them 1200s,
Woo!
I told you, I
Yo,
opened
shout
up
out to
shop.
Grandma. Your grandmother is
I
A1.
opened up shop.
Yo, fam.
My mama living room was the club.
Oh, that's right.
I got hot in the community.
Right, right.
Oh,
I'll
that's
tell
right.
you, I don't care. From St. Nick Projects all the way to Polar Ground, it was on.
Wow.
So let me ask you this. So what's on your bucket list?
Right now on my bucket list, I'm an indoor strong. Right now, I'm gonna attack radio again one more time. Even though everybody be like, oh, radio dead, still was my dream. So I'm gonna fulfill that need at least.
Radio how? Is it like local radio or syndication or?
I don't care what it is. It's
You
just
don't care.
it's just something that it was a dream. So like I own my own little iHeart radio stations. I did all that for years. Like I own a little couple of things that keep me going.
Yeah.
So but
Same
it's
here.
like it's time to like, all right,
Expand.
the city gotta know what's really been going on. We ain't gonna just be here all this time hot in the streets and we get nothing out of it.
Right, right,
Right.
right.
The money is cool, but you want the residuals. You don't really. The money gonna come regardless if you
It's
stay in
gonna
the
come.
game.
I say
Right,
that
right,
all the
right,
time.
right.
The
That's
money
the
gonna
maturity,
come.
but that's the maturity part. That's you being consistent and knowing that you're already solid.
Yeah, like
That's
I'm
awesome.
good. Like I got a good backbone, man. And the whole thing now is just staying consistent, keeping consistent, and staying out the loop of the ball.
Oh, well, we about to take another break. You gonna hit us with a mix later.
Yes.
But once we come back, Knuckles
got
is
that.
gonna hit you with a
that.
hypothetical.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh,
y'all
sure.
stay tuned. It's your girl
Got that.
BX, DJ Smoov Ski, DJ Kamish, DJ.
Yes.
Ooh!
Finally back here.
1 2 1 2.
Smooth put it
It's
in.
outside the booth, y'all.
Yes, sir. I like that. I
We're
like
back.
that
We're
drop.
back outside
that.
the booth.
Yes.
DJ Kamish, DJ Knuckles over there, BX in the middle here. Smoove Ski.
That he did
It's
not
here.
know for 20 years.
I don't understand that. I really don't understand that.
Standing in
I don't
front of his
understand
booths
that.
too in the city. That's weird. As hell.
I don't understand that.
But I always kept a low profile. If you know me, you know me. I never was a loud person. That's just me. I'm very low profile.
And he would just stare.
Yeah, I just watch you.
You
I
just watch everybody.
I
honestly,
didn't even know I was a DJ.
matter of fact, and I'm glad that you said that. The day I gave you the needles when we was in the living room, I gave you those needles because you was when we was getting ready to leave. I had just got dressed and we was about to leave, and you was the only one that didn't look at me. You kept looking at the turntables, and I looked at you and you was like, "Yo, I'm telling you, I'm gonna do that. I'm doing that. I'm gonna do that." And I said, "You really gonna do it?"
Yep.
I said, the same word we just said. I said, you do it. You stay consistent. And I screwed him up, put him in the case I gave to him.
Off of
And
his
next
turntable.
Off of his turntable.
Next time I seen him, it was 400 people in front of him.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Wow.
That was your first gig?
Menacing.
No, yeah, a bunch of stuff.
I was Harlem.
Yeah.
Before any web stars and all of them, those are my young guys. Like, they know. Harlem was Smoove Ski. S&S and them was gone. There was nobody in Harlem. Knuckles flying all over the world. All Harlem DJs was hot. Back then. Back then, they was already doing their thing. So I slid in at the right moment. I slid in at the right moment. Y'all want to be all hot and on road with Total, Fat Man Scoops, and They got the roll call shows. I'm like, all right. And these are all my big roles. But none of them took me really serious but him. That's just to be like, man, you don't got time. You don't want to do that.
What?
Yeah, like that's just to be on some other. Knuckles was the only one that was like, come upstairs. You have kids, everybody upstairs. Everybody go to the back. We sit there and DJ. How long, Knuckles?
All night, all day, all night.
That's how I got.
And then every time he practicing, I'm just,
he
remember
just
the
chilling.
big Def Jam envelopes he's giving?
Right,
It would
right,
take
right.
me hours opening them and making the mess with that foam in it.
Yep, and he saw in his records, I like, they gave me 4 of these, you take 2 of these. You
that's
take 2
dope.
of these, you take 2.
You still have your vinyl?
Yeah.
So you went shopping.
But
What?
wait, he
Shop-
doesn't have his vinyl.
Let me show you something.
I don't have my
Let me tell you
vinyl.
one person
baby.
who put me on to the vinyl pickup,
Who's that?
Danny D.
Danny
Really?
D.
Danny D.
That was my P.O. box partner.
Danny
We used to walk
D.
to the mail.
Danny D was, and the crazy part is, Danny ain't speak on the mic. Oh, y'all see this Danny D? Y'all seen it? Danny was a battle DJ.
Really?
Right. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I
That
seen
I knew.
Danny when he was on the mic. I didn't see him
He
pre-mic.
was fire.
Yeah.
Like he used to do something with How About Some Hardcore that was so crazy. And I'm young and I'm like, who is this dude? Who is him? Like, you in my hood, number one. You popping out once every 3 months. Who is this guy? Like,
Right.
And then me and Danny built a relationship when Knuckles started going on the roads. And so I used to sit with Danny at the Black Door. And this guy never talked. I was the one running my mouth like this. This guy never talked at all. And it was just, but his hands, Danny was the one who taught me, make your hands speak. He was the one, microphone, SNS. But Danny was the one who taught me, you ain't got to say a word if you play the right music.
Wow.
And that's
Yeah.
why there's a lot of people, they don't know it's a whole triangle.
Yeah, because you didn't talk that night at Tosh. He was the mic guy, and you was
He
just
was good. I ain't have
music.
to talk.
Yeah.
He knew where I was going. Once
Yeah,
he
he
had a couple of
did.
records, you know where I'm going.
And then Knuckles will amp the crowd up and be like, y'all don't even know what he about to do.
You don't even
Y'all
know
don't
what
even know what's
You
about to
understand the
happen.
process.
Right.
You understand the process, yo.
Yes.
Go get a drink or something. Join us.
Yes,
Like,
that's
you
what
know,
Knuckles do.
But it's just a treat. It's just a treat.
It is.
And see,
It's a
but
treat.
Knuckles got the cheat code because he's a DJ, so he can hear it.
Yeah.
Right.
Like a Will Tracks and them, they catch on, they dope. But Knuckles can hear it already before
Yeah.
it's even.
Right.
I know where he going with
'Cause
this
he- yeah,
one.
that's just what he's saying.
You know what I'm saying?
But I don't know what record he's gonna play. But I know where he's
know the
at.
lane.
Oh, yeah.
Because he
He's
messed
like-
me up one day. He not messed me up on the mic.
Right.
I was hosting, and he was like in a groove, and you see him just push the mic. So I was like, okay, so I'll go in.
Yeah.
Let's go. And he goes, y'all don't know what I came to do. I came to play. And
Acapella.
The acapella.
Wow.
And that's the bridge I come from. I
That's
used to sit in
crazy.
rooftop and sit at the wall and listen to Bruce play acapellas of records you never knew had an acapella. And I got the same record in the house.
Right.
Had me go to the house and go, and wouldn't find it. But it was how he did it.
Right.
And I said, he ready.
Oh, that's dope.
He ready because he's digging. He's doing his homework, and that's what DJs need to do.
Man,
you know what I mean?
You gotta have them. What they call them? They call 'em-
Mentors?
No, it's the way you play with certain records. It's like a pop in and out record. It's like those are those, like the sneaky ones. You'd be like, oh, did he just put YMCA and then came on? Like, how did he do that? So I learned to. You got to be creative. Definitely
Absolutely.
now, everybody copy and paste. So you got to
Yeah.
go home and be like, recreate yourself every week.
Right.
Yeah.
Every week I got to erase my whole library.
Really.
And just go back
And do
let
something
me fix
else.
it up. I heard Homeboy steal my joint on live. You know, so
Wow.
it's like you gotta recreate every week. Now,
Yeah.
back then, you was who you was.
Right.
So what do y'all think, all three of you guys, what do y'all think about the DJs that's up and coming that do the lives and they mix in the songs, the old songs with the new songs, and they be doing their thing? Like,
Some of them is fire.
some of them is
Yeah.
fire.
I ain't gonna lie.
Uh-huh.
I get on there and be like, I didn't think of that one.
Right.
Be in my studio.
I
all the
saw
time.
Mel Star commented on some kid. I forgot. I wish I knew who it was. But when he did it and Mel Star said something to him and put the fire emojis on it, I know that had to make that kid's day. Because he was a young like 20s maybe.
Because when you're doing all that, you gotta realize the people who still do stuff like that, like Ty Boogies and them. Those are the guys that really do that. Like And they don't get the recognition that they should get for that.
Facts.
They do not.
Him and
You know
Danny,
what I mean?
him
Yeah.
and Danny D.
Him and
too.
Danny.
Ty
Yeah.
Boogie and Danny D been battling each other, friendly battle for how
Yeah.
long? Like 15 years?
Maybe
My
more.
son's
Over.
20 my
Maybe
son's
more.
21.
Over
so
15.
I know.
And them boys was creative during
Yeah.
their time.
Yeah.
If you really listen to them,
Yeah.
like, oh, okay.
Nah, they go
I ain't
crazy.
going with that, but you know, I'm gonna find a way around all y'all.
Right.
But
And they started that when somebody did like a Nas thing and was like, yo, that CD game is dead. And all of a sudden you hear these two. Now everybody's come back out the woodworks. Or you hear new ones.
Right.
You know, I even see Chill Wood from the East Side. He was like, yo, I'm back, Nuck. I was like, what?
that was the favorite
Miss you,
mixtape
guy.
ever.
I miss him.
That
Big
was
shout
another
to him.
person.
The East Side.
His mixtapes as a kid. Everybody had their joint ass in that. His joint you could put from beginning
To the
To the
end.
end.
and it throw a whole party.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy.
So this is what I'm saying is our party vibe in Harlem is a different kind of vibe.
Yes. It's
Yeah,
always been
100%.
one.
Different kind of
100%.
vibe.
Yeah.
Always
We
been
ain't fight
one.
too much. We fight after the club. We ain't tearing up our spots. That started happening generations later when the Bloods and the gangs
Yeah,
started.
I
really
like-
started,
I like-
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So look, I have to ask you this question. What advice would you give a young Smoove Ski?
Just do your thing. Don't wait on nobody. See, that's my problem. I got a thing where I used to get caught up in. If Knuckles said that ain't gonna work for you, I leave it alone. So me now as an older person, you telling me that ain't gonna work for me, I'm gonna go do it anyway. And I learned that works. It don't work when they stagnate you. Don't
Yeah.
let nobody stagnate you.
Yeah.
Bro. And I'm gonna tell all y'all young, don't let nobody stagnate your grind. Do what you do. Don't worry about what nobody gotta say, but also be versatile and be consistent. That's it.
Yes, sir.
Consistency win the game.
And set your price. Like
And
Mace
set your
told you.
price and lay on it. And don't care how they feel. They'll understand it later.
Oh, you know, this corner here, I call it hypothetical.
Okay.
We came up with the hypothetical question to really dig in your brain, make you think, you know, make you go, oh, one of those. There's no family like yours. Everybody had 9 to 5s in your job, in your family. You knowing you, do you think you still would have had the music in you, or you'd have been doing another trade? What else outside DJing would you have been, Mr. Smoove Ski? No, Skeeter.
Skeeter. That's where it all
Because
starts.
grandma would have still been there.
That's where it all starts from. But I don't know. Coming from 127th Street, it's like everybody around me was going to jail and doing crazy stuff where I'm from, or trying to be a hustler. I tried all that young, and it wasn't for me. It was just.
But there was that part of Harlem too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what hours.
Yeah,
We're not
yeah.
ducking.
But
and
that's what
hiding.
made the hypothetical. We give it to all our guests, but it make it more potent for you because I knew that's not what you wanted. I saw it, and you got out of that quick and got away
Quick.
from it. So my thing is, what trade
Fighting
would
and
you?
all of that.
What other trade do you have that have been like, you know,
Well,
where you would have made money and
I
went to
was
those parties?
always skillful with my hands. As I could take something out the garbage and build it back from scratch, solder the wires back. So I was always good with my hands. My first pair of 12 turntables was Technique 1B. Then one's the old one, 1B,
plate.
the fat plate don't really move. So I saw somebody throw them in the garbage. And I went and fixed them joints. And all they needed was a belt, a couple of little screws was missing out of it, and I went and fixed them. And that's when I knew I was fix everything in the house from scratch. Down the speakers.
Yeah.
Knuckles, no, I was giving him speakers.
Yeah, he gave you
I
my
was giving him
second
bass
bottom
bottoms.
my ever
Wow.
had in my
Jamaican's
life.
throwing them away. I'm going to get them fixed.
Wait, he ain't lying. He gave me your commission. He gave me the bass
Wow.
box. I went to his house. He said, "Yo, I get this bass box. All right, I go to his house. This is using Harlem
Yeah.
River. Go to his house, and he's like, "Yo, just spray it down when you take it home."
A lot of weed smell. A lot of weed smell.
Wow.
A lot of weed. But I had like 6 of them joints.
Yeah.
And I fixed them all by myself, by hand.
Yo,
That's
that was
crazy.
crazy.
Bass bottoms.
Bass
Bass
bottom.
bottom, bro.
They was throwing them out.
They was
Scoops.
Yeah.
And he was fixing it.
That's crazy.
Scoop. They thought it was bone, but the module was just burnt out. So I knew how to solder it and everything.
Oh.
So I knew how to do all of it. Like watching my dad. Once again, he's he's like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Skillful, paint a whole house. Like, I'm good with all that type of stuff. That's my other
awesome.
side of me. That's my
That's
old
your
man
zen.
retirement
That's your
plan.
zen. That's your
Old
zen.
man retirement plan. I just sit home and decorate my home.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. So
You know what I
the next flyer, the next time I bring you out, because you're gonna do something in the next
Yes,
year
sir.
and a half, and we're gonna be blessed to be
Yes,
here
sir.
on the
Oh,
show
yes.
and even bigger. So your name is gonna be the Party Rocker Smoov Ski, the Carpenter.
Yeah. I'm out with a bus driver because I'm working on getting my with CDL right
There
now.
we
Get out of
go.
here.
I got a question for you. Have you ever thought about doing an event, producing your own event with your brothers?
Well, we did that a couple of times. Definitely after COVID, I was one of the DJs that after COVID that started the DJs to wanting to really throw their own events again. After COVID, I had this spot called the Garage in the Bronx.
I remember that. Yep.
You used to be at the
Me
garage.
and the homie Uncle Byrne, we had this spot, and I came out swinging. First day outside, flyers up.
I remember
I
that.
had the club lit for like the whole year. Everything I did, but before that, I threw like big birthday parties. I've been doing a little promote. Like I said, I started promoting before DJing.
Right.
It got me to where, so I know both sides of the field. But I'm also now, I be like, I just want to be a DJ. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to sell no
Yo, it's a
tickets.
lot.
I don't want,
It's a lot.
I don't want to put up no money no more.
I know that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
But listen, I gotta tell y'all this. Kamish had his birthday party, right? Kamish is asking everybody while we in there, is R. Kelly
Oh, yeah.
and Diddy canceled?
It was a 2000s party. That's
It
why.
was the
my
2,000 watts.
Yep.
He was like, are we going to cancel the music? I'm the only one losing my mind in the middle of the club. Play R. Kelly, play Diddy.
You see how many people was against you on that
I
though?
don't give a damn. But guess what? Guess what? At the end of the night, towards the end of the night, Legend gets on, and I'm over there at the table with Legend. I was like, yo, he's like, this woman is giving Legend like mad requests. I'll get to that too. Giving Legend mad requests. I'm looking at her like, nah, we ain't doing that. I said, yo, Legend, put R. Kelly on.
Wow, I didn't even see that.
Cause he goes, my mind's telling
Oh,
me
yeah, I
no.
remember that. Yeah, yeah.
I'm looking right at Kamish. He like
Whole
this.
crowd start going crazy.
Everybody started going crazy.
Yeah, they ain't on it like that.
Yeah. This is why, and we tell him all the time, you can play Diddy and R. Kelly in
Did
the
you
club.
see my audience though?
I saw your audience, and it was only those women in the beginning, the sorority sisters that were against R. Kelly.
Oh, yeah.
How many people
Diddy got a
in
better
that
chance.
party was
How
that was the
many-
majority of the party at that part?
At that part, yeah.
Yeah.
But once that joint got thick,
It was crazy.
and he only played the beginning of that.
Yeah,
he
and
didn't
then
even
go
go
to
the whole
another
song.
record, yeah.
And then he switched
People were
it
drunk
to,
then, it didn't matter.
Then he switched it to Keisha Cole Love. He went from R. Kelly from that.
Yeah, he did a little segment.
Do
the
you
segue.
still play R. Kelly?
Yeah, I play R. Kelly.
Do you still play R. Kelly?
Why wouldn't I?
R. Kelly ain't got nothing to do with
You
it.
have to join us.
He's in jail. He's never coming home.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you
Join
something. Wait.
us.
Hold on. You see this?
Yes.
Black
You
alone.
see where I'm from, right? I'm
Yeah.
from the Bronx.
Yes.
They from Harlem.
Right.
R. Kelly never died in Harlem.
Oh,
Ever.
my goodness.
R. Kelly never died in Harlem.
Oh, my. So what about Diddy?
Diddy never gonna die in Harlem. Never.
How can you stop playing the
How
Benjamins?
can you stop
You-
playing all of that music from the It was a 2,000 watts party. Everything's from the 2000s. That's all Diddy
That's
and
all
R.
No,
Kelly.
Diddy. First of all, that Benjamins and all that was 90s, so that's why that doesn't matter for that particular party. For that particular party, I'm talking about. But the R. Kelly thing,
You could definitely play cows.
I could, but you see my audience. I'm telling you, my audience is different.
Celine Dion is R. Kelly.
Celine Dion.
Let me tell you something.
Because he wrote for
B2K
her.
is R. Kelly.
This is what I'm saying.
Let me say something.
Mario.
I think that a lot of that comes into the feeling of the party. That's why we're called maestros.
Yes.
It's called us maestros. And we control the party. There's a difference of it. There's two different DJs. You have this DJ.
Yeah.
Oh, you see in my head?
Yeah.
I never look up.
Yeah.
Then you got the other one that throwing a record and go,
Oh, he wants
Right.
to look back.
and he's looking at it, and he's feeling it. When
Okay.
he's looking, he's feeling it, because that's
Need
where
that
the R.
crowd.
Kelly and the Diddy come in, because we done heard, since R. Kelly, a whole lot of mess has come up. You gotta remember, all these apps and all this access to
Yeah.
information, they putting out all this stuff, Jerry Lee Lewis and Elvis and all this other stuff.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
now, do we close Elvis Presley's tour house that make $100 million a year because he married a 12-year-old? No. So if they gonna keep going, we gonna keep
Michael
going.
Jackson.
Yeah, we play Mike. I never stopped playing Mike. He was accused 3 times.
I never stopped playing Mike.
Mike was accused in the middle of his hot streak.
Right.
What are we talking about? Mike was on the ropes. Mike was on the what?
He was on the ropes.
Michael Jackson?
I think it was
he's
just
been on the ropes my whole kid life.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, me and Scoop used to laugh about that. I said, Scoop, you know, if they accuse you of something, it's no more hands up. He said, no, they gonna put their hands up. he said, cause they gonna put their hands up for me.
Right.
He said, I'll be locked up, but somebody gonna party with me.
But all of them locked up. R. Kelly, Diddy, we don't know. We don't know until he, in a sense of proven guilty.
Exactly.
You can't do that.
I think they still gonna play him because he had his hand in the record. I don't think a majority of the records that he has that we play are actually his. That's the difference. He produced them, and we still gonna give total.
You can't cancel him.
112. It's just too much.
You can't.
Too much.
You
genre.
can't. It's too much
it's
music.
too much.
It's too much
too
music.
much.
But I just wanted to let y'all know that I did put a request in, and it was played. Do you take requests?
But it was only played as a snippet.
Yes, that's
for
it.
like 10 seconds. Less than
that's
10
fine.
seconds.
But I was heard.
No, that was a segue to shut you up.
Right.
You ain't hear the first verse.
That's hilarious.
Okay, no, but
Get out the booth,
it was
Broad.
perfect.
Get out the booth, Broad.
Listen, Ledge, can you please tell him that
DJ Legend?
listen, yes.
Yeah.
Can you please tell him that it was a great song? Because when I said it, he was like, "Oh yeah," and then he went with the Keisha Cole.
Because he was able to reset Kamish as a DJ. That was the easiest reset in the world. So if Kamish was going crazy, I'm going to bring him right down to life. And I called him with that one record. Then you say Keisha Cole Love. That's Cheat Code Records.
Yeah,
Right.
Sing along.
that was good, and the crowd was singing along.
We call those sing-alongs.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Those are
awesome.
sing-along.
But listen, let everybody know where they can find you, follow you,
Follow
book
me.
you. Where's your next party?
Well, you know, each and every Friday I'm at Brooklyn Chopper House. Once a month I'm at Celso Confrego. Every Saturday, starting this Saturday, I'm at Playoffs in the Bronx. And then, you know, before...
Oh, that's fine. That's not too
I
far
like
from
that
me.
spot. I got ample
Even though you
parking.
hear me say these are just my spots, I'm there on a regular, but it'd be about 5 parties before I get there. So you just got to watch my gram.
But what time do you get to playoffs?
Playoffs, I get there at 1 in the morning. All my residence spot, I call them my residence. 1 in the morning is my set. Anything before that is recreation. You might see me at an Edge doing an after work, or you might see me somewhere doing after works.
Okay. Well, I'm going to see you Friday.
Yeah, come out.
And it's your birthday.
Bust the rhymes.
Yeah,
it's your
I haven't
birthday.
come to one of your
Wow,
birthday
word.
parties
Happy
in
birthday.
years.
Yeah,
Yes,
happy
sir.
birthday.
Yes, sir. Appreciate
Well,
it.
let everybody know your IG and everything.
My IG is at DJ Smoov Ski. And that's what I don't do Facebook and all that. But my Instagram is at DJ Smoov Ski. Everybody know. Get at me there.
Oh, well.
Book me there. All my information is there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Listen,
Sure.
you are so much fun. We got to have you come up. Because I know we probably didn't even scratch the surface.
It's going good.
This is just chilling
It's
up
just
here.
the beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
the
yeah, for
beginning.
sure.
Just the
Just the beginning. So I want everybody to give a round of applause for our special guest, DJ Smoov Ski.
Harlem.
This is
love that
so
Harlem,
good.
Commissioner.
He loved the
love
Harlem.
Where you from in the Bronx?
I don't know. I ain't right there.
You know what?
Fordham Road?
No, I'm all over the concourse.
Nah,
from the Ville, from Tracy Towers to the Ville.
Who?
From
Tracy
Tracy Towers
Towers?
to the Ville.
On
On the concourse.
Oh, man. Tracy Towers.
Yeah.
It's tough
20 or
over there.
40.
One way in, one way out.
Yo,
One
Word.
way in
Fact.
and one way out.
20 or
Facts.
40.
We used to ride our bikes
20.
across that
20.
bridge. I don't even want to know. I'm not going in there. One way in, one way out. Shout out to
I'm
my
not
peoples in
messing
Tracy Towers.
Oh,
though.
Right.
Listen, it's your girl BX. It's DJ Kamish, DJ Knuckles, our special guest, DJ Smoov Ski.
Yes.
Thank y'all for rocking with us today. Y'all stay
Hump,
tuned.
hump.
We are outside the booth.
Why not, y'all?
The new party